do, I'm Sean Wheelock. Let's go back up to the ring for more action. The welterweight final, 147 pounds, Brandon Bush from Cincinnati, Anthony Thompson from the great fight city of Philadelphia. Brandon Bush in the red corner, 20 years old, 5'8". Who has a 2-inch height advantage in this fight, but he did not compete in the U.S. Championships a year ago, and yet he's made it all the way to the final. Anthony Thompson, 5'6", 19 years old. Attends Temple University. He was the gold medalist at the 2000 U.S. Championships. One weight class lower, 139 pounds.
Doctors ready?
He's now going for his second consecutive title as he moves up. Everett Van de Veer is the referee. Bush all the way to the finals, but Scott, he has his work cut out for him. Thompson, one of the top amateurs the U.S. boxing program offers right now.
One of the veterans we talked about earlier has that experience, has the skills and the tools. Let's see if he can use them tonight.
Round one, of course, going for the amateur limit of 4. Remember, 2-minute rounds here at the amateur level.
Brandon Bush is southpaw. Right away, we got to get outside that right foot. And the good fighter that Anthony Thompson is, he's moving to his left, getting outside that foot. Look at that right foot there, get outside.
He's missing with that right hand. This is with that right hand again. Push downstairs, nice punch with the right hand. Throwing 3, missing 3. Bush not looking intimidated early. More skilled, you would think, Anthony Thompson, at least based on his record.
Bush has got some good eyes, so I'll tell you what, he's been able to slip pretty well. He got a little right hand right there. But you can't buy experience, and that's the one thing that Anthony Thompson has.
Last year, he chose the big left hand, also competed in the 2000 U.S. Olympic trials. Bush slapping their right hand again with the right, neither punch getting through downstairs, that not getting through. Countering with the straight left jab. Left by Thompson. Downstairs, that left jab by Bush, but not getting through the guard of Thompson. 30 seconds remaining in round number 1. It's a very good account of himself.
Nice straight right hand though by Anthony Thompson there, got in there clean.
Slipping those 2 punches. The right hand to the ribs.
He's working to the body quite a bit.
Thompson feints that uppercut. That right hand lands by Thompson. Right back comes Brandon Bush. End of round number 1. Let's hear from the corner of Anthony Thompson.
Listen up. You're not ending up with your left hook. Left hook to the body, hold the left hook to the head. And let me get away from you. Jab high, jab low. Right.
Scott, footwork is an underrated part of the boxing game, but really can separate, I think, the contenders from the champions. Let's look at the footwork of both fighters now.
Well, Anthony Thompson's got to try and get his left foot outside that lead right foot of the southpaw. That's the way it works for him. That's where you get your advantage. But if that southpaw gets outside your foot, now he's got the advantage. So it's a real difficult task, but he has to keep working at it.
Glaring, too, is the bounce and the step there of Anthony Thompson. If you knew nothing about either fighter, I think you could tell that Thompson was a little more savvy in the ring just because of the way he was bouncing there. Bush a little more flat-footed, and I think the bounce comes from experience.
No doubt about it.
Round number 2. 6 minutes remain in this championship bout, 147 pounds. And Bush in the red, Anthony Thompson, champion a year ago at 139 pounds in the blue. Amateur scoring, remember, electronic scoring. 5 judges sit ringside. 3 of the 5 have to recognize a punch. They have to push that button. 3 have to do it within 1 second of each other. So if the judge is slow on the proverbial trigger, the punch doesn't count.
And you can get repeated that where they have is open up 2 different or 3 different scoring opportunities with those buttons, and that's the key. But they somehow keep track of it with the company.
Thompson looking a little more confident to open round number 2. Very much holding his own. He's been effective at going through the body. Left jab by Bush not getting through. Good combination on the flurry by Thompson.
I tell you what, Bush has not shown any intimidation so far. It seems like he's going to play with this guy. I don't care who he is.
Those fingers aren't moving down on the screen, Scott.
Well, they're blocking a lot of punches here. Obviously, 3 judges aren't seeing him land.
Right hand in the left and the right by Bush. Big sweeping left hand by Thompson, just missing. Downstairs by Bush. Thompson counters with the right. The body by Thompson, just misses with that left hook.
Thompson seems to be trying to time him and lead that right hand. She's got to get busier.
It's a nice combination by Brandon Bush, and I think as this bout goes along, his confidence will really increase.
He just caught him with a nice lead right hand in there, too.
This is the 147-pound final. Brandon Bush and Anthony Thompson. We're coming right back after this. We welcome you back to the 2001 Everlast U.S. Championships. We're coming to you from the City Auditorium in Colorado Springs, Colorado. With Scott Lazou, I'm Sean Wheelock. Round number 3 scheduled for 4. Championship final, 147-pounders, the welterweights. Brandon Bush in the red, Anthony Thompson in the blue.
Anthony Bush came out firing right away, but right now, Dan Thompson's trying to fire back and get back to him. But I'll tell you what, these guys are really having a real good tactical fight here, I think, both of them.
11-8, and that has to give encouragement to Bush. Bush did not compete in this championship a year ago, all the way to the finals. And 3 points now of evening this bout up to round number 3. Thompson, the heavy favorite, really getting all that he wants right now out of Brandon Bush.
Thompson throwing a little uppercut right hand right there. Very nice combination.
I know the Bush wants to have his back against the ropes for that reason. Thompson perhaps not as busy as you would think he would be, having his man in a somewhat vulnerable position. Thompson with that sweeping left hand, not really getting through though. That's a nice right hand by Thompson.
Brandon Bush comes back with a straight left hand.
Right uppercut by Bush, that landed as well. Combination by Bush. Scott, I think he's effective in staying very close, although he just tasted that right hand.
Yeah, he moved straight back that time. You can't do that with a good fighter like that. You can't go straight back. You got to go to the side.
Although Bush is listed as having a 2-inch height advantage, I'm not so sure.
I'm sure he doesn't look like an advantage there. Looks like Thompson's taller than him as far as I can see.
Maybe he's grown since he gave his height and weight to U.S. boxing.
Yeah, last week. It was a busy week for him. Good body shot there by Bush. And an uppercut.
I like that combination. The left to the body, the right uppercut. Effective punches here in round number 3. 2 minutes remain, and we have ourselves a fight. I think the 4th round is going to decide it.
How you doing, baby? Get your name down.
Then you see Anthony Thompson, invited to participate in the 2000 Olympic trials. At just 19, I think he'll have his crack in 2004 at Athens.
Anthony Thompson doing a lot of good movement here, but Bush firing up, but there's that right uppercut. He does a nice job with the uppercut in there all the time. Little right hand. Look at these shots here. Throwing that uppercut, missing. Then he catches it one way, straight back. You can't go straight back against anybody. A good fighter will catch you.
Scott, right there, I think you see Brandon Bush's strategy, which is to get inside, because when Thompson gets some distance, that's when he's been landing the effective shots. Bush has been effective when he's really fought right on the chest and been able to throw on the inside. 4th and final round. 2 minutes remain in the welterweight championship. Thompson, 22-12. I did not see that lead opening up. It didn't look like that dominant of a round. That was a nice left hand, though.
That has been impressive so far. This referee has not been involved. He's let these guys fight.
Which is the best thing you can say about a referee, not to be involved. Kurt Vanderveer doing a very nice job, not hovering, moving corner to corner, observing and letting these guys go. Thompson, a nice right hand, which keeps firing. Those two punches got through the left and then gets caught. Thompson so quick on the counter. He's definitely the faster fighter.
Got the experience, but I'll tell you what, Vanderbush is going to be someone to reckon with down the road. He gets more experience, he's going to be there.
We're starting to get caught a little more. Thompson, I think, opening up as he gets his confidence, of him realizing he has this fight won on points, and Bush really can't hurt him. Nice right hand, straight right hand by Thompson. You see Bush's head snapping back.
Moving straight back again. You can't do it. You got to go one way or the other, side to side, but you can't go straight back. He'll catch you every time.
The experience starting to show now by Anthony Thompson.
Much more relaxed in there. Great composure for a young 19-year-old man. Right hand right there.
Again, Thompson catching Bush. Bush still continues to fire back to his credit, but getting the worst of that exchange. Really starting to get peppered. Now the mouthpiece comes out. The fans here in Colorado Springs thinking that the referee had stopped the fight. With Bush simply losing his mouthpiece. Now there's a difference between pros and amateurs. In the pros, as the referee, Scott, you instructed, wait until there's a break in the action, but you saw there in the amateurs, immediately the referee Vanderveer jumping in and put in the mouthpiece.
That was a great exchange. Anthony Thompson had a great lead there. He must have, he's behind the way he's firing. Mouthpiece out again. Now I think you take points away if you keep doing that.
Discretion of the referee. Are you spitting it out? Are you not holding it in your mouth? Or is it simply just getting knocked out of your mouth with the big punches? I think that's the case right there, is Thompson just simply knocking it out with those big right hands.
Taking a point away for taking a mouthpiece out. Taking a point away.
And that seems to be harsh. That 1 point certainly does not leave any suspense. There's the bell, and this fight is over. So credit Brandon Bush, literally out of nowhere from the amateur ranks to the amateur final at 147 pounds. And Anthony Thompson just too strong in rounds 3 and 4. For the second straight year, he's going to capture a gold medal here at the U.S. Championships.
The winner of this contest,
Hank Krapinski is the ring announcer. Let's get the official scores from him now.
USA champion at 147 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, from the blue corner, Anthony Thompson.
Anthony Thompson, 34-20, opening up a huge lead and really showing his experience in the final 4 minutes of the bout.
Anthony Thompson just showed that the experience, you can't buy it. It's what you gain. And Anthony Thompson came way out in front, just overpowering Brandon Bush. But I'll tell you what, Brandon Bush did a nice job